Let's start this show. There we go. Hey there, mates and femmates. This is Dyson Devon, and we're finally back to the after years, the final episode. Well, hopefully, anyway, as long as I don't die too much. So, anyway, for this episode, I was kind of talking about last episode, but this time I have a special guest. In fact, I think he might be the creator of this game. I'm not really sure about that. It's been a long time, so he probably doesn't remember it. Anyway, say hello to Evil Guy. How's it going?
Whoa, hello there. I created this ROM hack.
Yes.
Doesn't sound like something an evil lord would do.
Well, apparently you did, so, like, I don't know, this is awkward if you don't remember. Why, you don't remember your character Mute and, Cecilia and...
How can I forget? For someone who's apparently named Mute, he's a loudmouth.
Exactly. Yeah, anyway. So, thank you for the host, Evil Guy. Anyway. Yeah, he's here. He's gonna be talking about his own game, and I'm gonna be playing the levels. Like, the final 5 levels, I think?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds accurate.
I actually, watched some of your older videos. I noticed there's actually a level tile missing, which is interesting to me. Because there used to be 6 on this map, I think.
6 level tiles on this map?
Yeah.
I believe there's 7 in total, but some are just invisible because you haven't unlocked it.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I also noticed some of the land masses were, like, different, but again, you know, that's pre-Ultra version, so stuff changes.
Also, your stream's probably a little more ahead or behind ahead, so if I react to something late, that's why.
Alright, actually, I probably should share my screen on Discord, since...
Oh, yes, if you want to share it, I could see.
Alright, I'm just gonna do low frame rate, but, yeah. Alright, Evil Guy can actually see one-on-one this time, wow. Technology.
Yes. And that's great for me because I could also hear the music.
Exactly, yeah.
Without muting the stream.
Exactly. So, let's go to Crystal Caverns already. We talked too much.
To be fair, though, I don't remember a lot of the changes I've made from the first version as compared to the second version of the game.
Yeah.
I will say, one thing I do wish I made a change. I wish I didn't use this song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure why. Because it's not only loud, it's quite repetitive, and I
mean, that's understandable. It is somewhat repetitive. I think this is more for a boss theme, I think. Or at least I think it fits a boss.
Or just for an area that's intense but not quite as long as this level.
Yeah.
And back then I didn't know how to turn music tracks down, so...
Yeah, I just taught you yesterday, or like the day before, so... That's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this level, I don't actually... Well, actually I do remember this level a little bit, but like... It has been a while, so...
Oh, fun fact, this level has probably had, aside from the first level of the game, probably had the most revisions compared to any other level in the game. I've remade this level about like 3 or 4 times.
4 times? Jeez.
Yep. The first version, well, that was when Mario was still the main character.
Yeah.
And it had a cape flying part.
cape flying, huh? Oh, and then
Yeah.
Mute doesn't have the cape flight, so that didn't work.
Yeah, so that didn't work. And I changed it quite a bit.
Well, that's interesting that there was flight before this. So,
Yeah. Well, it was also back then when the hack didn't really have much direction. It was just kind of making levels.
hey, levels, and I just so happened to link all of them with a story that's still regarded pretty good today. Aside from, grammar. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad it's at least regarded. I know it has grammar issues, but I'm glad it's at least regarded
Yeah.
somewhat decently.
Especially when Snowman Gaming or Snowman Gaming always brings it up. Like, not vocally, but just like shows it off a lot.
Yeah.
So, you can tell
I think-
it's a classic if someone keeps bringing it up.
Yeah. I think he said he liked the story regardless, though.
Yeah. Even though he's
Which is
even though he's like into the Kaizo craze now, I don't think Kaizo's gonna replace this anytime soon.
Nope. And even if it did, I'd still have no problem making series.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I heard that you were working on the sequel again. How's that going?
Oh, how'd you hear that? I wonder.
Well, it might be because I'm helping out.
But the sequel's taking off quite a bit right now. I mean, I have the help of Daizo and Melon Pizza, and I just been on a roll lately, to be honest.
Also, I got all the Dragon Coins without even thinking about it. I forgot I was in a Dragon Coin run, so...
You care about the Dragon Coins after all.
I know, I don't hate them, right? Me and Evil Guy were joking about me hating them yesterday because I was testing Tay 2, or the After Years 2. Which might be the official title of it.
It is the official title, After Years 2.
Yeah.
I decided just for simplicity's sake.
Yeah, not something like Lunar Eclipse or something like that.
I mean, it could still be. Well, that'd be a long title. Super Mario After Years 2 Lunar Eclipse.
I mean, I did actually, come up with that, but you didn't really comment on that, so I just stuck with the After Years 2 when I made the title graphic. And yes, I'm doing a lot of graphics for the sequel too, so stay tuned for that.
I almost forgot I used this song, to be honest.
Did I miss any Dragon Coins? I'm not...
I'm pretty sure you got it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I see one. Hi, get off of me, please.
But I also don't remember the placement of all the Dragon Coins.
I mean,
For
it
these
has...
levels, at least.
I mean, it
Some,
has been, 8 years.
Yeah.
Jeez, in 2 years, it's gonna be the 10-year anniversary of this hack. Which...
If I remember to do if I remember it, I might do something special. Who knows?
I mean, you missed the 5 years, so you gotta do the 10-year. It's destiny at that point.
I remember somebody wanted me to do a developer's commentary of this game.
Well, now you get to, for, the final world of the game.
Yeah, true. Oh, this level was a lot of fun to make, by the way.
I'm glad. See, there's still good levels here, it's not perfect by any means, especially when you compare it to the sequel that's, coming up, but,
yeah,
it's still really good.
I don't think I was a bad designer back then. I just didn't have as much direction, you know? I just kind of went crazy with levels, which I actually kind of liked that I did.
Yeah.
I think it helped make some of these levels memorable.
When you have okay, so what I noticed with making levels that aren't themed, if that makes any sense,
Yeah.
I noticed I have a lot more freedom doing that. Even I
Yeah.
have fun trying to stitch them together in a story. Which is...
That's why I try to make, either themes that you could run wild with, or just multi-themes. A lot of these worlds have at least 2 themes.
For sure. Also, why those blocks don't work.
Oh, that's because you need a switch.
Oh, the on-off locks return. Oh, that's a key that I need. Jeez, I just went through all the paths that don't even work first. That's...
Aren't you glad you don't have any time limit for this level?
Yes, I am glad.
But, yeah, I kind of just went crazy with level design back then, which I liked. But I feel like my level design, I wouldn't say more toned down, but it's just more I'm in more control of the levels I design now.
Yeah. Well, especially because back then, like, Mario Maker was never a thing.
Yeah. And then I'm in more control of what I want to design, and while kind of trying to stay consistent throughout the entire game.
Yeah. And I know with, like, a few blocks that we're currently working on, there's a bit of consistency that we're trying to get as well.
Yeah, exactly, so.
I will say, this level is actually pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I ran, like I said, I ran pretty wild with this level. Like, this is the final special, it's the final special world. Go crazy.
The final special world, that's a name.
I was thinking final world, then I remembered it as the special world.
I mean, this is technically the final world, unless you use a bunch of cheats.
It is, yeah.
Which, by the way, those cheats are possible. I remember you were saying before that it wasn't possible. Or I think someone proved that it wasn't possible, and then I went out and did it. So...
so, I remember Terraformer, when he was speedrunning, he was trying to get to the special world, but realized he needed the green switch house, which you don't get till the final world of the game.
Yeah. So,
Also,
the R&L buttons will trigger the on and off. Hey, wait a minute. Is this Mighty Mute Force?
this was the level that bursted Mighty Luigi Force.
Wow. So I'm playing the prequel to, well, not story-wise, but I mean, like, the prequel that started it all for...
Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. This is... rad. Yeah, let's... Oh, wait, what? Hey, get back here. You jerk. Okay. I'm just gonna lock you in here for a second. Okay, I can't help but think, the Navigator theme for the P-Switch, because I played too much Jump 2. Not sure if you know who Navigator is.
I do not know.
Or Gaming in the Clinton Years, as the show is called. People actually regard that show as really bad, so... Yeah, please turn around. Please turn around.
You just have to stand on it. Just stand on it.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You just have to stand on it.
Oh.
You don't have, and it'll revert back to going forward.
Dang.
It turns around to follow you.
Did I collect all the dragon coins? Probably not.
You did,
Oh.
I believe so?
If I see dragon coins, then that means I didn't get them all, so I have to
Oh
go back.
yes, I remember the sub-levels, because when I applied the midpoint patch, it completely destroyed all the midpoints.
Back then, tool or patches were not very reliable.
Oh man,
It was a crapshoot back then.
it made things such a nightmare for me. I'm like, all the midpoints transport you somewhere different, and I had to guess where the hell they transported you at.
So you just kind of gave up and split the final level into... Yeah, I didn't collect all the dragon coins, dang it.
Oh.
So I had to beat the stage again.
the final level was meant to have more midpoints than just one. But yeah, as you know, that's why.
Yeah.
But hey, at least I know it's possible without multiple midpoints, so
Yeah. Well, especially since I found the final level to be actually really fun. Like, there is, like, one section that's a little frustrating, which is the dark room, but
yeah.
if you know
Thanks
the
for that.
layout, like, in, like, the next playthrough, you'll get through it no problem.
It's so fun that you did it with inverse controls.
Exactly. Oh, I thought you, like, disappeared on me. But yeah, he'd be a jerk. Do do do. Do 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 do. But yeah, even if you just check out Cat Icarus's review on gaming in the Clinton years, you'll get the idea.
Gotcha.
People regard that show as like the worst ever review show to come out on air because it was actually originally a TV broadcast called Flights of Fantasy.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Bye, friends.
See you later. See you later, puke.
You helped us get to where we need it. Oh, okay. Now you did.
Well, I have to get them all in a single run, basically. So
I didn't realize there was one at the end.
So yeah, it's called Don't Die. Don't collect the midpoint. That's this game. Any Yoshi coin run is basically no midpoint.
I'm pretty sure that's every ROM hack.
Unless you placed all the dragon coins after the midpoint or before the midpoint. Which some hacks actually do. Or some hacks with some
I
levels.
feel that's kind of weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I also feel it's kind of weird.
Get off of me, you frickin' noob. Thank you.
I totally forgot I used those guys.
Metroids.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mute or Nova actually knows of the Metroid race. And Ridley and all that.
I think I mainly used it in the final. Mainly used those guys in the final world.
I remember seeing those guys in Industrial Lands.
Yeah, that's final world.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you mean by final main game world. I'll just say that.
I mean, yeah, final world's the final world. This is an optional world, so
This is
it's not really the
post-game.
final.
Post-game.
Post game, yes.
You know, I keep seeing the number 19 on my lives, and I keep thinking that that's my energy.
Yeah, I know.
So that's gonna trip me up a couple times. Nope, I'm not gonna trust you. Go away.
I actually thought of making enemies take different hit values, but back then I wasn't good at ASM. Still not good at ASM, but I understand it more. So I probably could have figured it out.
Yeah. As for me and my ASM skills, I gone better. because back then I knew absolutely nothing of it. I thought it was black magic. I mean, you might as well call it witchcraft.
I mean, it's not. I definitely don't think it's black magic. Like, it's. Am I saying it's easy to learn? No, but it's possible.
Show that in the past, and people will consider it as witchcraft. Burn you in the stake.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a large variety of people who are not good at numbers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what I mean is that, like, back then I was a noob.
Oh yeah. You're one of the witchcraft believers.
Yeah. Yeah, I believed it was witchcraft back then, because I was like, what? Nothing makes sense? Help.
This might just be the longest level in this world.
Well, that's good
Maybe-
to know.
Maybe Dark Castle is as long. Probably.
Yeah. Don't get the midpoint. Because, yeah, if you get that midpoint, you have to beat the level again. And if you die, well, looks like you're going back again. You have to beat the level and then play it again. That's what I mean.
Also, one thing that was annoying about the knockback patch is, or this patch is the knockback.
Yeah. Which, good thing you removed it, and... Funny...
I didn't remove it. I just lowered it a lot to where it's pretty much non-existent.
Yeah.
However, that doesn't mean that it's without its quirks.
Yeah, like you stop your momentum midway into
Yeah,
the air.
Yeah, and which in midair, if you get hit, you pretty much you stop your momentum and come straight down.
Yeah. But
Which
like,
is,
I
if you know-
think I prefer that over the alternative.
Oh yeah, it's much better an alternative. But like, if you're wondering why there's not a whole lot of aerial things you have to do, that's why. Like, because you're gonna fall straight down and die.
Let's play some My Mute Force again.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad with this current, the After Years 2, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
The air thing.
Oh, not back in general.
Ah, I see.
At least if you get hit by an enemy, there's some obstacles that knock you back, but but
Yeah,
that's-
like spikes, but
yeah, but that's my choice. So
yeah, you have more control over it, which is good.
yeah, like maybe I want an obstacle to knock you back.
And be a jerk. Because you're evil. And yeah, that's right. I was a moron. I could've just let him just hit the wall. See, this is why you don't blame the creator for everything. That's why when you watch someone play a game, they're not gonna be smart enough the first time. It's not the creator's fault.
No,
Yeah,
there's a such thing as bad playing.
yeah. And some people don't understand that these days. Which is sad, but oh well. Dark Mountains. Oh, I like this song. Someone actually ported a sampled version.
Oh yeah, this song was this wasn't the original song in the old version.
Oh, really? What was it
No.
before?
It was some Toho song.
A Toho track. I do like your choices of Toho.
Thank you. But I actually like this choice a lot better, and I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so it makes sense.
You know, I keep seeing these clouds and think we're gonna disappear.
Is
soon
it
as I
because
jump off, yeah. It's because of
my
your...
Yukiland 2 level?
Yeah. Even though that game isn't out yet.
It'd be a happy day when that comes out.
Oh yes, but not until the After Years 2.
It'd be an even happier day when that comes out.
It'd be the happiest day if all your projects are done.
Ooh, these scary climbs.
Did I miss one?
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
Well, that's gonna be hard to get back up. Unless I somehow get a shell.
I'm not positive on where all the Dragon Coin placements are, so... You probably didn't.
I'll believe you for now. As soon as I get a shell, I'm coming back, maybe. Oh. Hey! Oh, those are instant kill.
Oh yeah, that's to stop you from cheesing.
Why would you cheese backwards, though?
No, you get cheese forward.
Oh. Couldn't reward the player for finding out. Well, I guess
I
let's
guess-
see that first.
I guess back then I kind of
You had that
back-
mindset where cheesing is the devil.
you don't want to do that in case you miss a dragon coin. See, there's a reason not to cheese after all.
Hey, look. Well,
Alright, you're good.
I didn't see the dragon coin anyway, so
Yeah. I was saying just in case.
see that's a
Come here.
reason to play.
I made it pretty clear I didn't know where all the placements are. Oh, you took the midpoint.
Well, I mean, the first time I play a level, I'm gonna use the midpoint anyway. So, what do you think my life choice is? So I collected 2 before. Hey look, a room that we wouldn't see otherwise. That's special.
Yeah, I am so glad the new Lunar Magics made placing midpoints so much easier.
Yeah.
Because I never built my levels around the midpoint. So I was like, oh crap, I have to make I have to make some kind of area because
I used to be
Yeah.
so good with these enemies. And I still kinda am, but like, I'm rusty. Because back when I was like practicing the final level, those enemies were like the bane of my existence. Oh look, cheese. But I'm looking for the dragon coins, not collecting them, looking for them. Ah, I could have skipped it. Oh well. But I did say I wanted to play this game legit again.
yeah.
Wait, I didn't want to. Oh, yes, I did.
You're good. You're good.
So that's the third or fourth one. Third, fourth. Depends if I missed one before.
Probably the third. You could have missed one.
Oh no, the anxiety. I like your walls, by the way.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a bit better at like hinting where dragon coins are compared to this game.
Okay, this jump though. There we go. Using a skill not a lot of people would get. Okay, I definitely don't think this is the path to grace. Well, I mean, I could just go down here anyway.
Oh, I think there are just multiple paths. If I'm correct. Oh, yeah.
Oh. One afterwards. Remember when you were saying, like, if you miss a dragon coin, you just place a lazy one? Was that one of those cases?
No, I just remembered. For the final world, all the lost dragon coins are at the end.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
As for why
So
I
that
made
was
that design
deliberate.
choice, I have no idea. But
Probably to make players beat it, like, in one run.
possibly.
Also, there was something down there. I want to check it out. This level would be so good with parallax. But back
Yeah.
then, parallax was never really a thing for most hacks, except for like ASMWCP and some others.
Was this released before or after Avian?
This was released after.
Okay.
ASMWCP was released in 2010, this was 2012. Why do you think I know
Funny
that?
how much of a not good reputation that hack got. And that was
Especially,
made by multiple people.
and then this hack, which is made by one person, still gets praised today. And that was like
Like,
a 2-year span between the two. That's funny.
I just want to know what happened. Like,
Well,
how do I don't know, 30 or 40 plus designers decide that, okay, we'll use a P-switch for like every level. Or we make you drag a P-switch for like
I
every
think
level.
back then they're super focused on puzzles. So literally everyone was like,
Yeah.
hey, let's use like every single opportunity to use the P-switch.
And boy, did they do that.
Cat, what are you doing? Cat, stop. Get back here. Stop playing with the wires. Arlo.
Daiso seems to think he has time forever, but
Yes,
he
I
doesn't.
do. Yeah, what if I just AFK here? Cat,
Dang it,
please.
killing you.
Hold up. Cat. Would you stop? Yeah. Stop that. Get some help. You as well, Melly. Oh yeah, this is my cat, by the way.
I'm a kitty cat. 10 cents. Aww.
Yeah, I got 2 new kittens, so they're butt munchies. So, yeah. Anyway, hi. I'm back.
Hi, welcome back. But yeah, what I was saying is like, I think the hard focus on puzzles kind of really just ruined a lot of the hack.
I'm getting a cramp. But yeah, I agree. It also didn't help that Raocal played it too, which made a lot of people upset with his playing, and mostly blamed the hack for all of its level design issues because of his bad playing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, fans do that, but to be fair, it did have a lot of not good level design.
Yeah, I'm not saying, like, it was perfect at all. I wouldn't call it a complete waste of effort, though. Wait, what?
No.
Wait, what?
Yeah, back then I didn't. Yeah, that's how those are back then, and you don't want to do that.
That is so funny to me. Anyway, let's go through the other path.
But, yeah, I didn't do it much too many favors. Also, this giving me anxiety.
Is it because of the knockback?
No, it's because watching you do this. Oh my gosh, that's like dead central.
Yay! Got
There you go.
all of them. It's not hard
But,
for me to press the up button because I use keyboard. Whoops. Didn't want to do that.
But yeah, I think that focus on having it be very puzzly just kind of ruined it.
Yeah. Back then, puzzles were the jam. Oh, hey, look, the vanilla level. Back then, when it's all pretty colors and... I'm sure a level like this is going to reappear.
Well, and back then I got a lot of comments saying, "What's vanilla about this level?" I'm like, I didn't mean it literally, people.
Now these days people could tell. Also, nice fake dragon coins. Ow, nice piranha plants.
Yeah, I was like, I meant it as if I didn't mean it literally. I meant the graphics were vanilla, not the freaking games, right? It's
Also, these days, like, with the vanilla level design contest collabs, this would be pretty tame.
yeah.
Cause yeah, if you see like the latest entries for those contests, you'd question whether or not they're vanilla. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, okay, sure.
I actually forgot I did that.
Yeah, I was expected to, like, spin jump up there, but... See, this is why those blocks sometimes just don't help. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming
I don't know what I was thinking of making this level.
this
I was just on something that day, I guess.
on what, crack?
Something like that. God. I was like, hey, let's make a level that is visually confusing and fake out everywhere. And also just use vanilla graphics. And also has rainbows, because why not?
And also Mute is vanilla, apparently.
Yeah.
Your frickin' dragon coins are so frickin' weird.
I think you were going the right way.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, is there stuff down there, or am I just hallucinating? Speaking of hallucinations. Jeez. Well, I missed the midpoint, so never mind what I said before about exploring the level first.
Yeah, this level is certainly interesting.
Especially with all those fake dragon coins, jeez. I do like the nice pretty colors though, even though they're kind of rough on the eyes.
You should have seen it when the background is scrolling.
Oh god. Okay, never mind, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I got complaints. I stopped the background scrolling.
Yeah, okay, that was good playing. Oh, what? Is that really the end? Yeah. Piss off. Also, these are not vanilla. But vanilla graphics, so... I mean, to be fair, I do kind of want a VLDC where you can use custom sprites, but you can't use their graphics. You have to make your own graphics with the vanilla tiles.
But it's not even freaking vanilla if it's like edited graphics and stuff.
But still, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
Also, I did collect all the drain coins, so that's good. I didn't even need that midpoint.
First try, I think.
Yeah, or no, yeah. Is it? I think I died once. Also, Dark Chambers. Oh, one of the Mute themes, or one of the Nova themes. Oh man. What are you typing down? Oh boy, it's the Matrix. Let's bullet time the level.
And this is also that World 4 Fortress thing.
Yeah. That too. Oh boy, where's... Oh, that's net. Oh, gotta stay away with that from that guy. I'm almost tempted to... Rude. I guess...
To what?
I'm almost tempted to speed up the emulator. Or to speed up the CPU of the emulator. Okay, so... Well, what gives? Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, that was a drain coin. Well, it's a good thing I fell down there. Gotta play Matrix. Or bullet time the level. I don't think it chugged. I don't.
Too, didn't I?
What?
I did use this in the cutscene too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That's why I mentioned Nova. Oh, that's not solid. Okay. Sure.
See, I don't know I don't know the thought process behind making those graphics. I can't. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't need to
Hey,
apologize.
let's make stone blocks as a torch. That makes sense.
I think you might have wanted to make a graphic before and wanted to replace those. But
Yeah.
you didn't.
Don't forget the dragon coin.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I thought there was just like a main path. That was my thought process.
Oh, that's a pretty tight jump, isn't there?
Yeah. Right. I forgot about the level gimmick. I forgot about these blocks existing. Hey, look.
Yeah,
Let's
probably should have made that a bit more clear.
Well, especially since, like, if you don't play, like, this game first try, you'll forget how some blocks work. No, I'm not getting that one up. Screw off. I got 22 of them.
Oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I played this game, I forgot there's wall jumping.
The wall jump blocks. Oh gosh. Nice timing, bro. But this one's solid, okay. Makes sense. Oh no. No, I pressed the button. Frickin'.
Oof.
No.
We're gonna be here a while, kids.
And I'm heating up because of what I'm wearing. My stream clothes are not good for hot weather.
How hot is it where you live?
About like 33 degrees Celsius.
In American terms.
I don't know.
Damn it.
Mountain Pizza said about like 79? I think. It's funny because like 40 degrees is the same in both terms. Or 40 degrees minus is like both. I don't know, it's weird.
That makes sense.
Yeah, thanks world for making two different temperatures. Yeah, I'm gonna take that hit.
It's a hard hit not to take.
Yeah. And again, we're still in Matrix Zone, so we're playing in slow-mo. Make the jumps. Oh, I wanted to make a one-up happen that I didn't, so... Hey, let's make that happen. Yippee! I got the one-up.
Barely.
Jeez, you were- oh, frick. I forgot about the spikes. Thanks, camera. Even though I saw those the first time. Thank you for letting me kill the thwomp.
That's kind of why I had the central camera patch applied.
Yeah. Please make it. Thank you. Oh, frick. Right. I barely saw that skewer right there. Please. Okay. Sure. Sure, we'll roll with it. Life, please. I want my mushrooms. I want my magic shrooms.
My whole life flashed before your eyes.
Oh, jeez. What's gonna happen? Oh. Well, what? Again, the darkness level is finally work the second time around. Oh, frick.
Yeah.
Eh. Gotta duck. I'm
Easy,
actually a little...
Just make your way carefully. Easy.
Gotta make things a little harder on myself. Because that's what I do. There has to be a dragon coin up here, yeah. You wouldn't do that for no reason. Cat, what the heck? Cat, what are you doing under me? Cat, stop. Cats, get down here. Just a sec.
Okay.
Alright, Buzz, would you please give me a hand? Yes, you over here. You stay there. You stay right there. Hey, I'm back, and look, I brought Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Yeah, anyway. Toy Story references, for fun. So yeah, anyway, this level...
Anxiety.
I don't remember this being so anxiety-inducing.
I do.
Oh, for... Oh. Okay, is there... Okay, I can just jump over that. Good. And just press up. I am afraid for my life.
Cow,
Cats,
what
why?
was you thinking with this?
I only have 3 dragon coins. Also, what the heck is this?
You jump over him? Question mark?
Apparently. Cats, play with my foot, please, at least. No, okay.
And you're dead.
Yeah. I only had 1 hit, and it was a Hammer Brother, of course, so there was no chance. And we're back in the beginning. So, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna be here for a while.
Strap in, kids.
Thanks, I hate it. Cat, stop. Oh, and I disabled Echo.
Yeah, this level's pretty brutal. I'm not gonna lie.
It's also long.
Yeah, not gonna lie there.
Is there anything over there, though? Well, I might just be seeing things. Boy. No, I'm not gonna take hits this time. I want to save them. Yeah, no, go away. Well, I took 1 hit. Great.
You only get
Frick.
so many hits, Daiso. I heard another hit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother if I'm gonna take 2 hits already. Like, don't you hate that? Like you know
Yes.
you want to save up health.
Yeah, I hear ya.
And like, if you take too much damage, you might as well just give up.
I thought I guess I was pretty sporadic in the power-ups on this level. I didn't realize that, so that is my fault.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Because
run.
that part I saw you get there. That's a long stretch without any power-ups.
Yeah. This level is pretty long too. It also doesn't help
yeah.
that it's Matrix mode the entire time. And what I call Matrix mode, I call slowdown. Jeez, that swamp. Okay, well, I was willing to take a hit on that swamp, with just one. Okay. Please.
Remember that crystal caverns level that you were supposedly going to test?
Yes.
I finished it.
Yay. I don't know. Nobody knows what Crystal Caverns is because, we're not playing the sequel. You frickin' Thwomp. You are in the worst spot imaginable. I'm gonna take that hit. I'm gonna be damn proud of it. Oh, this jump again. Yeah, thank you. And don't take a hit in the dumb way, Mute. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a ninja now. Couldn't you tell? I'm pretty close to that skewer. That's not very comforting. Please go. Thank you. Okay. Let's go! What is up there? Wait, there's stuff up there. Is it too late?
What the heck? Did I not save changes? You're doing good in the hits.
Yeah, I'm doing way better. So what is up with this platform right here? Yeah. Koopa, please don't. Yeah, okay. The Koopa man. Please, thank you. Well, I'm doing good on the hits for now, but just wait.
Oh, that's so stupid. The changes they've... You know, sometimes when you open 2 Lunar Magic and you save something on one of them, but it doesn't go through on the other one?
No, because I don't have 2 Lunar Magics opened.
Have you ever had 2 Lunar Magics open?
Only, like, if I have multiple ROMs open, but that's it.
Okay, well... Anyways, sometimes if you make changes on one of them,
Oh, frick.
they don't always go through on the other.
That's a shame. Also, I got through the Hammer Brother.
You could also jump on him.
Yeah, I know that, but the probability of that happening is very low. Okay, I must be near the end. Slogtown needs to end.
Wait, that was only the midpoint? Oh my god.
A midpoint?
How long did I make this level?
I did not remember this level at all.
Also, you might as well take the midpoint, because you have all the dragon coins.
No, I only have 4 of them.
Well, you know where the last one is.
It's at the end. It's at the end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi. Well, this is a predicament. Okay, well, I need that platform for here, so... That's a wind Koopa.
What was I thinking of this level? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't remember this level is the thing. I don't remember this level being that bad.
No, I'm pretty sure you mentioned you didn't like this level.
Maybe it was like 1 of the 3 levels I didn't like.
Yeah, I can see why.
Now, two of them two of them I forgave. Now, because I'm a better player. This one, I might not be so forgiving this time.
Nope, completely understandable, dude.
Yeah, this is the new worst level in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, finally, some light. Jeez.
Is it over, though? That's a real question.
Seriously? What is down there that's so important?
I have no idea.
A dragon coin?
Probably?
Yes. Well, I got all of them. So, I must be near the end. If not, I at least have the midpoint. Oh, a boss! Great. I'm gonna beat these guys legit. Frick off. And on top of that, you have a boss at the end.
I don't know what I was thinking, okay?
Fair enough. Oh, you had 6 dragon coins.
Well, whoever moderated this did not notify me of any of that, so... Nor did my playtest do, so... Nah, it's my fault.
Hey look, a water level. Amazing. Few people made it this far. Beyond lies the special zone. Complete it and you'll get reward. I don't know the quote. Oh, it's Mega Mute World. Yeah, I recognize this. Didn't know we were playing a Mega Man game. Music and all.
Yep.
The only thing that's missing is the ability to shoot fireballs whenever you want. But, to be fair, you wouldn't know how to do that back then, so... I bet if you could've, you could've.
I mean, you don't even need ASM for that. There's patches for that.
I guess, but for one level, though.
No, there's... I'm pretty sure there's a patch where you could shoot fireballs forward, and a patch where you could shoot as many fireballs as you want. Like I said, I'm pretty resourceful when it comes to this stuff.
Well,
There's like
then in that
a lot of
case, missed opportunity.
yeah, there's a lot of manipulations you could do with just editing stuff without the knowledge of ASM.
Yeah. No, I know you were resourceful back then. That's what made you stand out.
Aww.
I know, I admitted it. Well, I was kind of forced to get that midpoint, so... Hopefully I don't regret it. Oh, I already regret it, because there was something down there. Probably a dragon coin. Well, this level isn't so bad.
I think I might have got rid of the air meter part here.
Oh, because it's too
I don't
rough.
remember doing that. I don't remember doing that. But again, I don't remember a lot about the special worlds.
Funny how I got you in on the most unmemorable world to you.
Oh no, I didn't say it's unmemorable.
I said unmemorable to you. I didn't say it was.
No, I didn't say it was unmemorable to me. The world's memorable. I just don't remember a lot of the details. But I also haven't played.
Oh, wait! Oh, shoot!
Oh, okay.
Oh, no! I did not even notice!
It was changed to coins.
Oh, shoot!
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, shoot!
Never mind.
Wow!
Oh my god. It was changed to coins. That's funny. That's so freaking funny.
Oh, and there's the final dragon coin. What was down there anyway that I missed?
Probably a 1-up, a power-up. That's my guess.
Or a 6th dragon coin.
Or 6 dragon coin.
Hey look, we're in the final level already.
Yep. Because I did not end up making the actual final level.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
That's interesting. What was this supposed final level about?
It was a boss rush.
I imagine that would be really hard to pull off.
It was really hard to pull off because some bosses ended the level after defeat.
Yeah, that's kind of why I mentioned it. Hey look! Mega ED plants that I should avoid. So yeah, welcome to Super Mute Run. Yeah, I did not want to do that. But hopefully I can turn around at some point. Probably by taking a muncher. Oh no, I can just do that. Also, I really do like the background, the music here. It fits.
Thank you.
In fact, this background is actually where this song comes from.
Yeah, I knew that.
Well, of course you would know that. You play Final Fantasy.
The Super Nintendo ones, anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't play any of the ones beyond.
I played Mega Man or Final Fantasy X. It's actually pretty good. Even though I heard Titus is slightly annoying, but that's because
He's not as bad. Watching him the second time around, he's not that bad.
Yeah. Like, I just mean, like, out of context, he does seem pretty annoying.
Yeah.
But once you play the game, it's not that bad. Oh. Welcome to Gimmick Central.
This level was also pretty fun to make.
Of course, it's the very final level of the game.
Well, it wasn't designed to be the final level. That wasn't what I was thinking in making this level.
Yeah. Oh, I screwed up. How could I screw up in the final level of the game? I mean, to be fair, I haven't played this in a while. This part is actually really cool. At least to me. Because
like
this is like one of the coolest parts. Where you have to use your mind. Oh, back to Super Mute Run. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh hi. How's it going? Hey look, I collected all the Dragon Coins. So is there any final thoughts of this game before we end it off? Like, very soon here?
I'll reserve my final thoughts after you finish the fight.
Okay, yeah. So,
Also, I
this is...
want to correct something. This is not the final boss of the... This is not the optional final boss of the game, as Daizo once commented on.
Oh. It isn't, huh?
No, it's not. It's the little boss of the level. It's not the final boss of the game.
I mean, technically, it's...
No, it's not.
You're really defensive on that.
It's not the final boss of the game. It's a boss of the level. That's like saying the Hammer Bros fight is the... It's like saying the Hammer Bros boss fight is the penultimate final boss of the game. Right? Right?
Give me a sec. Let me just...
Daizo?
Let me just, do something with the call here. It is. Trust me. Okay, I'm back. I didn't say anything.
Taisu.
I didn't say anything. Just so you know.
I know, I heard you.
Oh, you did
Uh,
hear. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
yeah, that is the not final boss of the game, according to Evil Guy. It's confirmed. It's canon.
It's not. It's not. It was just the boss of the level. If I trust me, if I wanted to make a final boss of the game, it would not be a boo boss fight.
Even though it's in the final level of the game, you wouldn't call this the final level either. Final
I mean,
level,
it's
final boss.
but it's an optional world.
So optional post-game final boss fight.
No, because see,
Oh,
it's
technically.
not.
Well,
but
then you
it's
would.
not.
Okay.
I got a point. Technically, it's not post game because you could go here. You don't need to beat the game to go here.
So then that makes Nova not the final boss either.
No, because Nova. I mean, wait.
I
Why
got you
wouldn't
there.
that make?
I got
Wait,
you
why
there.
wouldn't that?
Because you
Why?
could fight Nova first and then this boss, or you could fight this boss first and then Nova.
That's the equivalent of saying you could fight a dungeon boss or an optional boss before the first boss, and saying that's not the first boss.
We're not gonna argue anymore.
Well, you're just saying it's the final boss of the game. It's not the final boss of the game. Because it's an optional world, not post game.
So
Just because you go to it in a different order doesn't really change that Nova's and technically not the final boss. Because the final boss is the ending of the game.
yeah, okay, let's just roll with that and agree to disagree. So anyway,
Yeah, sure.
that is the After Years. And as confirmed, this is not the final boss. And this is, in fact...
I mean, I'm the creator. I would think you'd listen to the creator of the game.
Yeah, that is true. Good point. You would. Anyway. So yeah. Your creation. All Let's Played. All streamed, I guess.
Yeah.
8 years later, what does the creator think?
I mean, I still think it holds up. It holds up pretty well. I mean, obviously, it has first hack written all over it, but I'd still say it's pretty good for a first hack.
To be fair, most first hacks never get released, so this is like one among all. So
Not to mention, it's also a pretty wide scale first hack.
yeah. Yeah, you were pretty ambitious for this title. Like, again, we did mention, like, in Mario Maker, like, Mario Maker didn't exist. So, this was basically your Mario Maker stages as a first hack.
Yeah,
Not
maybe.
not to say that as offense. I just mean, like...
I would disagree because making levels in Mario Maker and making levels in this game are fairly different.
Well, that's... Okay, what I'm trying to say here is that this is, like, your introduction to level design.
Yes.
Glad.
I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm offending you so much. Just...
I'm not offended.
There we go. Anyway, so... let's actually get some music in the game, actually, because, like, the silence is making this more awkward.
Oh, I was wondering. I was actually wondering if I was hearing anything.
It's because the music quit. There we go. This is the music that we all need in our lives.
Some good old Final Fantasy IV music.
Oh, yes. Because that was your favorite game back then. You made a whole game to, I mean, this is basically the after years. Or, not the after years, I mean, Final Fantasy IV in Mario World.
It's technically not based on it. I think I just stole the name.
I just mean, like, there's a lot of plot similarities between 4 and this. Like, Nova being the brother of Mute, which is kind of a reference to Cecil and Galvez being brothers in the end.
You could kind of say the same thing for a lot of stories that do that, though.
I
don't
guess
think
that's true.
exclusive to 554.
But what is the main what is the main inspiration of this game anyway? Like the game story.
I guess you could say Mega Man Zero. A lot of my story writing elements kind of for this game kind of is influenced by games like Mega Man Zero.
That
I didn't I honestly didn't really pull influences from a lot of places. I mean, I guess you could say Final Fantasy IV, the after years, just based on the fact that it's the after years, but I didn't really.
Well, I didn't mean to say Final Fantasy IV, the after years. I meant to say the original, but.
Oh yeah, I didn't really pull any influences from the original.
Yeah. The only reason I mentioned that was because of the Mute connection with Nova, but again, you mentioned a lot of games do that, so fair enough.
Yeah. Because in that case, you'd see a lot of games similar to each other if one thing drew a connection.
Yeah. I mean, there's no, like, Tower of Babel or, like, any other events in Final Fantasy IV, so, like... Yeah, I might have been misjudged. So... Again, I'm just playing the first level again, because... It's a pretty good first level, actually. And actually, funny thing, I sort of remade this level for Evil Guy in Mario Maker 2, so you can check that out.
I still need to play that.
Yeah.
Also, I think this might be one of the only times I've used that cave theme throughout the game.
That's hilarious.
As far as I remember.
So... Yeah, I wonder if I have any other questions. Has anyone even been, like, talking? Yeah, no. There's only people watching. Fair enough. But yeah, anyway, so... I wonder if I have any more questions for you. Is there anything in this story that you would change now that you're 8 years into ROM hacking? Like, since the release of this game?
I'd say maybe I was overall satisfied with most of the story and how it played out. I'd say maybe have Nova make more appearances throughout the game, but I kind of found a way to explain why he didn't. So I'd say just make Nova have more appearances throughout the game, but that's about it.
It's funny because, like, this is one thing I would actually praise with the game, which is the fact that, oh yeah, there's 6 Yoshi guns here too, also.
Oh yes, that was intentional in case you skipped the 5th one.
Yeah. And I think I know a way to get them all in, like, one run, but it's a little too late. You enter the door and then you go backwards. That's what I was thinking, but yeah. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not this run. Not this run, I'll do that. But, yeah, I did, but, like, one thing I did praise, or I would praise right now, is the fact that Nova did actually appear more times than, like, the end. Like a lot of games do.
Yeah.
Like, I know...
I guess I'm gonna want to show a little more of what he could do. Because I feel like you could guess a little what you could do, but I feel like you could have guessed a little more of what you could do.
And yes, opportunities like that would be very fun to explore if you ever like decide to make a remake of this game or something.
Yeah, exactly. Probably won't come like anytime soon, but if I do decide, then that is what I will do.
So, to break character a little bit, me and Chaser actually made a game called Mute's Christmas Quest, and we paid a lot of attention to a lot of the small details of this game while we were developing it. So now that you like look back for this game, what is your opinion on our efforts?
I mean, to be fair, I really look back at the final worlds of this game, just unstory related.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, I assume you were watching the whole series, but you know.
No, when I think, well, a lot of times when you're streaming, I was at work.
Ah, fair enough.
I think when I found out you're streaming this, you were on the final worlds.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, from what you remember of the story, how do you feel with the Mute's Christmas Quest now that you remember more of the story, I guess?
I mean, I'd say it did a really good job at paying attention to the details of the game. With, you know, Shy Guy Red, Shy Guy Blue.
Yeah. Sniffer Brother, Red and Blue, yeah.
Yeah. Why did I say Shy Guy?
Because they look like Shy Guys. Kind of. With snouts.
They do. But I meant to say Sniff It.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say you guys did a good job at drawing a lot of parallels to the game and whatnot. I could tell you guys like really were passionate about making sure it fit in with the lore and whatnot. I mean, I consider it a pretty good prequel or an in-between game to the second game. So
yeah. Even though there's like 2 different endings you can get, which, again, which one is canon is up to you, so.
Technically they could both be canon.
Even though they kind of conflict with each other somewhat. Because, like.
I mean, but they both also hold information that's true.
Yeah, I guess that's that is true, actually.
So I guess it kind of just, it's up to the player in that case.
Yeah. It's up to the theorists, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Nah, why not? I'll try this again. Anyway, so. Is there, like, levels that you feel were your favorite and least favorite?
Favorite and least favorites?
Yeah. And no, you cannot say this level I'm playing right now. Subterranean Base.
Favorites might include Plant Eating Forest, Starlight Park 1, if that was the name of the level. Yeah, Plant Eating Forest, Starlight Park, and let's see, maybe Nova's Factory?
That's a pretty good level, yeah. It has a lot of story events that I really like, so.
And I've had, those are the levels I probably put a whole lot of effort into. I mean, of course I put a whole lot of effort into all the other ones, but
yeah.
Those levels were like, probably the most graphically demanding and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, not so much Plant Eating Forest, but Plant Eating Forest is just a fun level.
For sure, man.
As for least favorite levels, yeah, there could be quite a few of them. What is it? I think it's called Wet Dry Forest in World 7.
Oh, you mean the... Well, I was
So-
thinking Digital Forest. No, this is your least favorite, not.
Now, I actually like Digital Forest a lot because that was another level that also took a lot of effort, you know, with making 3 different sub-levels.
I do like the level now, I'll just say that. I appreciate it a little more.
But, yeah, that was
But yeah, Wet
Well-
Dry Forest.
Wet Dry Forest. I believe it's Wet Dry Forest is a level after Digital Forest, if I'm correct. It's not. I just didn't really do much with it, but make it kind of item babysitting. Which is the exact same thing I scolded Super Mario Center Production for.
Yeah. I
But-
mean, you know, as long as it's like one level, it's fine.
Yeah. I just didn't really do much with the level. Like, you could place that level anywhere in the game, and it didn't really feel that foresty.
Yeah, fair enough. Even though it is
Oh.
called Plantain Forest.
Wrong. You're thinking of the wrong
Oh,
level.
sorry.
I said what? I said
Wet
Wet
Dry
Forest.
Forest. Sorry. Oh look, glitches.
In case you need more context of which level that is, it's a jet level. That's the only level with a giant muncher.
Oh yeah, that right. You know what? That was probably the most memorable part of the level. I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's probably not one of my favorite levels. What else? There's a couple. I liked all the levels in World 1. I liked all the levels in World 2.
Well, I'm glad.
World 3. I liked all the levels in World 3. World 4. There was one level in particular I was the hugest fan of. But I don't. The thing is, I don't even remember what it was called. So that alone should probably tell you that it wasn't the most memorable to me.
Fair enough, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna cheese this. I don't think there's anything over there. I'm about to skip it to
But-
midpoint, but yeah.
I think it was. Yeah, see, I don't even remember the name of the level. I'm gonna have to look on YouTube.
For sure, yeah. So those are your favorite and least favorites. Unless you're going through world by world. Like, World 5 had a lot of good levels.
Yeah, but World 5 is also the shortest. So it was kind of hard to.
Yeah. I
liked
do
World-
really like the prison world, actually. It's funny
Yeah,
how Nova actually created a whole entire prison on the Mushroom Kingdom already.
Yeah.
There's a lot of world building involved, which is what I like.
So I just remembered the name of the level. It was called Secret. It was called Secret Fun Zone.
Oh, that. Oh, you mean the one with all the paths?
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
That's not a Secret Fun Zone.
No, that was the main fun zone. That's right.
Yeah. Secret Fun Zone is it's like I said, it's not very memorable.
No, that's fair enough, man. I don't even really remember it too well. Then again, I'm bad with names. I mean, yeah, I'll remember this level any day, but like... Alright. Gotta wait for the fire.
But other than that, I'd like to say I feel like I'm missing one more.
I'll just ask straight up, is this one of your favorites too?
This
Yeah, Subterranean Base.
is really fun to make.
I'm glad.
I don't want to consider it my favorite because it's a final level. Final levels are kind of supposed to be a little more
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough, but the question was, would you consider it a favorite if you're allowed?
Maybe.
I mean, I know, like, the other day, you're like, I'm pretty good at final levels. So, that's why I was curious.
Not my exact words.
No,
I said that.
no, it wasn't your
No,
your
yeah, that
exact
wasn't my
words.
exact words.
Inaccuracies, but anyway.
But no, yeah, I enjoy it a lot.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, it is definitely a first final level you made, so there are, like, faults, but I would say this is one of my favorite final levels.
Well, I'm glad I could be a favorite.
Thank you.
I would say if there's one thing I could change, aside from having multiple midpoints, is that if I actually made a final fight with the Sniffin Bros.
Oh. You know what, that actually would be interesting.
I do wish I would have done that, to be honest.
Well, it's a good thing you fight them again in Mute's Critic's Quest.
Yeah, I guess you can kind of consider that the final battle with them. It was tricky enough, anyways.
Yeah.
To fight both of them at the same time.
Yeah, actually, Melon Pizza helped out with making one of them stand on the top platform, so that was fun. But yeah, I got the idea because, like, when you first encounter them, they're like, yeah, we're gonna fight you separately, because they're taking Mute not so seriously. But now that Mute basically kicked their ass, I was like, okay, they need their revenge.
Yeah.
Also,
well,
I died.
not to mention, for story purposes, they're guarding both areas of the satellite.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, in terms of least favorite levels, those are the two levels that didn't stand out to me.
Fair enough. I'm not going to name my favorites or least favorites, besides, you know, industrial or subterranean base, but, you know. Even then,
Yeah.
that's a favorite final level. That's kind of different. Except,
Makes sense.
yeah. I wonder where I want to go now. Oh yeah, Plain Forest, this one. Or Wet Forest. Yeah, Wet Drive. Yeah, it's the level before Digital Forest. So,
Oh, it's before, okay.
yeah. You know what, let's play one of your least favorites. Just pass the time. So, yeah, I'm wondering what else to ask. Is there anything that you want to mention with the sequel that you want to sort of preview vocally, like at all? I'm sure I phrased that a little weirdly, but I just mean like.
Yeah, you might need to phrase that again, because I'm not quite sure what you meant.
No, what I mean is like, is there any mention for this or any information you want to reveal about the sequel as a preview?
The overworld's finished? Question mark? Well, aside from the events. I mean, there's not really much I can mention without showing. So, I'll just say that the sequel is going along fine. It's progressing really good right now, and I'm excited to have it eventually released.
That's great, man. Proud of you. Anything story-wise you want to mention, or is that like all spoilers?
That's probably spoilers.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I can't mention much without spoiling anything, so.
Yeah.
Like, I might go back to uploading videos on YouTube regarding story, or relating to the story, but I'm not relating to levels, but as for story, probably not going to be mentioning anything about the story, so.
That's fair enough. Also, I almost thought that pipe didn't work.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, I do love the giant muncher.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I know that's just a random sprite in the central that nobody really uses, but I don't know, it's fun having stuff like that.
It is.
If anything, it's a good set piece. Even though this is one of your least favorites.
I mean, I didn't say it in like, just because it's my least favorite doesn't mean I don't like the level.
No, of course. That's why I said least favorite.
Yeah. I just felt that could have been a little more exciting.
So, were there any bosses you considered for this game that you couldn't insert at all?
Just Wart, to be honest.
And,
Wart
oh.
was eventually supposed to be the boss of World 7, but the problem is, he would not end the level, he would keep ending the level, which means I couldn't have a cutscene afterwards.
Ah, fair enough.
I think I actually mentioned this in my,
Your fun facts video, yeah.
yeah. Because the dialogue with that fight was a lot better.
So, if you were to summarize what you remember about Wart's inclusion in the game, what was his involvement?
I think he was, like, Fry. He didn't really have too much involvement. Like Fry Guy, he was kind of another summoned dead spirit.
Oh, fair enough.
Which, it's kind of weird saying that considering Wart technically never existed.
So how would he be dead already?
Exactly.
Well, that's cool to know, like, he was gonna be part of the Mario 2 lineup. Which was, yeah, for the bosses.
But I think every boss was, at least in this version, every boss I had was planned.
Yeah.
Was planned accordingly. As you know, Claw Grip was removed in favor of the Snippet boss fight, which was a much better decision. Because you actually got to fight two of Nova. You actually got to fight two of Nova's henchmen.
Elites. Yeah. Is there anything like up there? Okay, yeah, there's the door.
But I think everything went as planned.
Yeah.
In terms of boss fights.
I can't actually remember how Claw Grip was used in the original. I mean, he was included as the original boss before the Ultra version.
Which apparently everybody had trouble with him. I was surprised.
It's only because, like, you don't realize he only shoots in one direction. So if you don't know that, he's a lot more tough. But if you go to the other side of him, he's a lot easier, because he gives you a lot of time to, dodges.
Well, just saying, I know damage that fight. No.
Well, yeah, as I said, if you know to go to the other side of his, range.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd, mention Claw Grip, because he's a boss that people have trouble with. That...
Yeah.
Trust
me, I know.
I obviously don't. Haha. No, I did.
A lot of people voice their frustrations with Claw Grip.
I think Snivet Twins turned out to be better characters anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least more
exactly.
iconic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Was there a reason for the bosses to be themed around Super Mario Bros. 2 originally. You know, Claw Grip, Fry Guy, and Wart.
Because those are... Again, it's weird saying this, because technically none of those bosses ever did.
Fair enough.
But of course I wasn't thinking around that time. Because those are bosses that Nova revived and hired to be a part of his crew.
Right, I do have one more weird question for you, which is kind of popping up in my head right now, since you're mentioning revival and all that.
What's up?
So, Nova can revive the dead, apparently.
Yes.
So, theoretically, could he revive Mario and the others?
Theoretically, yes.
Would they be evil versions of them?
Most likely.
Fair enough. I was just curious if, like, there was a way to explain Mario being revived somehow, but, like, again, I do like that he's, like, permanently dead, because it kind of reaches the stakes where, you know he's gone.
Yeah.
It's just funny that you have a way to revive him, that's all.
Yeah. And I wouldn't say them being revived is like, oh hey, I'm in good position, I'm all healthy as new. I'd say it's more like they're bound to Nova. They're bound by soul.
So, like, they're
bound
sick,
to Nova.
basically. Like,
Yeah.
they're not well. They've always been revived with their rotting corpses, so...
Yeah, I'd say more like that.
Yeah, so we're more like zombies, which is a fate worse than death. Well, that was an interesting question, actually. I'm pretty proud I got to ask that.
Yeah, nice.
Again, that confirms a lot, or that doesn't confirm a lot of things. That's just theoretical talk. Yeah, this map is pretty good. I will say, like, there is a bunch of, like, perspective errors, but, like, not too much. Especially since this is your second one.
I gotta be honest, perspective errors compared to everybody else just aren't that big a deal to me.
Yeah, a lot of people make a big deal of it, which is...
Yeah, because even in, like, some Super Nintendo games made by, like, official creators have these problems.
Yeah. And heck, even Super Mario World has the occasional one, so...
Yeah, so when it comes to perspective errors, I don't really... They're not too huge a deal to me.
I think the biggest one for me is this landmass over here, like, to the left.
Yeah, I realize that landmass is kind of off.
The rest don't look that bad. I mean, I guess you could say, like, this landmass is, like, floating upwards a little bit, if you consider logic, but again, that's not too major.
Looking at this now, I'm pretty glad I did away with this overworld.
Fair enough.
In the next game compared to the new game, compared to this game, I'm pretty glad I have the new.
Oh yeah, the new graphics.
Yep.
That's gonna be very interesting when you reveal that eventually. That's gonna be exciting. When people find out that the next game has this super amazing looking overworld. Over exaggerating a little bit, but we'll see it eventually, right?
Yeah.
I think that might be all the questions I have, actually. I don't know what else to say.
Are you sure? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Well, we are friends in real life, so, like, it's like...
But is there anything you would possibly like the public to know?
That's what I mean. It's hard, because, like, I know a lot of things, but it's a little hard to ask questions. Is there anything obvious I'm not asking you?
I mean, I think you've covered most things.
This is gonna sound a little obvious, but why the after years?
Why the after years? Good question. Because the attack takes place years after. Well, okay, I wouldn't say years after the Mario and Peach's existence, but basically just telling the after story of, you know, basically just telling the after story of Super Mario World, or a world where Mario and Peach no longer are in the spotlight. That's all it is.
A next generation sequel.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, I like this concept, honestly. Like, even though it does kind of rip the Final Fantasy IV, the after years name, it does a lot of things that, with that simple concept.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did praise you before about that, so... Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Thanks, man.
No problem. I got another interesting question. So...
What's up?
What made you come up with Mute? Like, his general character?
Oh, there was somebody in a game whose name was Mute, but it was spelled differently.
Ah, I see.
But I just like the name, so I decided to use it. But funny enough, I didn't realize it was spelled differently.
Oh, fair. So it would have been spelled differently if you checked the actual spelling.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But that was basically that. I just basically like the name.
Fair enough. In terms of his character, like, what made you go for the Sunny Island boy, finding out that Mario's dead and he's all heroic and, you know, all that?
I could tell you that, but that's actually pretty big story detail spoilers.
Oh, fair enough. We'll just have to wait for more information on the sequel, maybe. Or some other future event.
Yeah.
If there's more games than 2, anyway.
There might be. I mean, we don't know what the future holds.
Exactly. Forever hold your peace. Okay, so here's another related question.
What's up?
Okay, it's not in his proper palette at the moment, but what inspirations did you take for his design, or do you know?
I can't really say I didn't really. I guess I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't really take much effort inspiration from his design. I think I just wanted to, you know, make an ordinary kid step up to the plate of Mario and go on an adventure.
That is really interesting. Thank you for that answer. I did mean, like, his hairstyle and his clothes, but, you know.
I gotta be honest, there's not really too much inspiration behind his design. Just, I don't know, just happens to be how he looks.
Fair enough. Who was the designer of Mute?
My brother.
Ah, that's interesting. And, I think there was, like, someone else who tweaked it a little bit. I'm not sure who that is. Can't remember.
I don't know. Who is that
It's me, yeah. I actually also helped out with Nova, and so did his brother.
Yeah.
It's funny that a brother made
Ivan...
both brothers. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, yes, Ivan played a big hand in how Mute turned out. and like 100% responsible for how Mew turned out in the sequel.
Yeah, because I redesigned him. You can actually see his official design for the sequel in Mewtwo Christmas Quest, because his design returns there. So, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, if I decide to show off level videos sometime soon, you'll definitely see that.
Unless you watch the Team Nightmare Direct, then you'll see it.
That too.
So yeah, this map is a thing. I wonder who designed this. With some of those perspective errors that are kind of off.
Well, that would be 100% not my fault, because I didn't design this map.
I did have this pipe under the building, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you accounted for all the levels that were in the world. Or maybe you did. I don't know.
I think I did. I'm just, yeah, but yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm responsible for this whole map. So, good job, me. I did a good.
Yeah, with some maps, you only have so much space to work with when it comes to placing levels. So
Yeah, exactly. And I think I also designed this whole thing on YYCHR before putting it onto the map. So I didn't account for how big a lot of it would be. So I think it turned out pretty well. These days, I would make it on paint.net and then transfer it over. So yeah, not bad for like a first time kind of job for making an overworld like this. I know it looked different before, so yeah.
oh god, its previous design was not that great.
And to be fair, I wasn't the best artist back then, so that's why there's all those perspective errors. Besides the pipe, that was not my fault. This map is still pretty good, even though it's bare. It might be because of the music, though. Do 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 do. But I do like the mountain idea.
I almost forgot about that map. Not gonna lie.
I think I might be remembering this map because of the event that happens with Lumine and Mute when Lumine puts Mute to sleep and throws him off a cliff. So.
Also, fun fact, everyone. This was actually theme.
What'd you say?
I said, fun fact, that this was actually the original overworld theme.
That is interesting.
And the old version of the game. But I think once I came across Final Fantasy IV's overworld theme, someone ported it for me, I believe.
Fair enough.
But once that happened, I changed that to that, and this to this.
There was another level that you had so important.
There's quite a few levels that had ports from people.
I think it was this one, maybe. No, it wasn't. I'm wrong. I am very wrong.
It was the tower.
Oh. No, it wasn't. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this song.
Yeah,
So
it's that song.
So who did this one?
Maxidex.
Ah, yes, Maxidix. Kinda weird saying his name, like, vocally, but yeah, that is his name. I think it goes by Maxo now, but
Maxo now?
yeah,
Well, okay. At the time, it was Maxidex.
yeah. I mean, I would still call him Maxidix, but anyway. Yeah, he did this theme, or ported it. He didn't make it. It's from Mega Man and Base.
He also ported Springman for me,
Ah, that's right.
which I'm not even sure if I used that in this game.
I remember I actually ripped the Springman graphics for ya before I eventually just used it for Dino's Journey.
Nice too. And also, Masterlink ported Mystic Invasion from Secret Mana for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple people who played a hand in some ports.
Yeah, so it wasn't just like resources from Mario World Central. He had a few guys work for him at the time, including me, because I did some graphics. So
I wouldn't say work for me as much as when me
contributed.
There you go.
Yeah. Again, me and my terrible phrasing sometimes.
It's all good, man.
People get the wrong idea all the time from my speech impediments.
It's okay, man. I have a speech impediment too.
Yeah. Again, I'm just breaking the game now because I beat it. Get wrecked.
Well, I mean, that's rightfully earned. Someone who beat the game.
Yeah, for sure. Like the whole game, like including the not final boss.
There you go.
See, I got correct, guys. He doesn't have me on gunpoint or anything.
No.
And he didn't kill me for this. That wasn't the reason. Anyway, so that is the after years. Got any final words? Because I think we've gone long enough just doing the Q&A.
I guess that expects even more better adventures in the sequel. Other than that, it's it. If you guys want to play Super Mario World the After Years, it's still on Super Mario World Central production. Super Mario World Central.net. It has not gotten removed yet for being inaccurate, which I'm glad it hasn't gotten removed for being inaccurate yet.
And the funny thing is, this actually does work on SNES 9X, the newest build, if you enable the echo buffer. So you can play it on your accurate emulators now, so that's great. Even though, like, one of the tracks got a little screwed up, but that's accurate emulators for you.
Yeah. I'd say 1 out of, like, 80 tracks is pretty good.
Yeah. 1 of 80 is pretty good. I think you mean, like, 79 out of 80 are pretty good.
What? I practically said the same thing.
So you're saying 1 track is good?
Oh, 1. I said 1 track is bad out of like 80.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
But, yeah. So if you want to play, if you guys would like to play it, it is on SuperMarioCentral.net. It's still accepted. Still has not been removed for being incompatible.
And you can play his other projects too, which is in his files folder. So.
Yeah.
Like my Luigi Force and all the other ones.
But unlike this hacks, I don't plan on making a updated accurate version anytime soon. So yeah, if you want to play it, don't wait around. Play it now.
Play now while it's still around.
Yes, because you never know if they decide to. Okay, we're moving all inaccurate hacks. So
even though they're claiming their grandfather and everything, which, you know, that can change because of their policies. Anyway, enough about the politics of Super Mario World Central. That's the hack. Go download it. It's great. And thank you all very much for watching. And especially thank you, Evil Guy, for both coming in today and also just making this entire hack.
Oh, no problem. It was a lot of fun.
What a 8-year-long journey this was.
Oh, yeah.
And it was good to play
long.
this again.
What the heck?
And now we're just gonna stand around like idiots.
Sorry, something had my attention.
Fair enough. Anyway, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna end the stream just yet. I wanna play something else too. So, if you
Alrighty.
wanna stick around, go ahead. If not, I'll just go to the BRB screen and change hacks because I have one in mind.
Alrighty, well, I'll probably exit the call, but I'll still be around.
Alright, awesome, man. Again, thank you for the game, thank you for coming in, all that. And thank you for being one of my best friends.
Of course. Thank you for being one of my best friends as well.
Aw, thank you. I'm blushing. No, I'm kidding.
I will see you in chat.
Yeah. I'll see you in chat. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Right, let's switch games here. But first I'll be in the BRB screen.